Let's start off with a little bit of Yin-Yang symbol tracing Yang side. So if you're new to this, you can mirror me. If you put me up in the full screen and just follow the motions that I'm making. So if you're mirroring me, put your right foot forward. I'm putting my left foot forward. I think that's going to work. I don't know how the TV and the Zoom system might reverse the image, but anyway, set yourself up so that you're mirror image of me if you're new to this. And make a large circle. As we make the large circle, we shift the weight from back stance, where we have 60% on the rear leg, to front stance, where we have 60% on the front leg. Both feet remain firmly rooted, so the heels and toes don't come up. We have the weight shifting and waist turning. So the waist turning, as we make the large circle, means the waist goes from pointing to the corner to being almost square to the front. And in addition to weight shifting and waist turning, we have chest opening and chest closing. So weight shifting, waist turning, chest opening, weight shifting back, waist turning back, chest closing. Okay? So large circle is like this, and you notice that the palm doesn't turn out until we cross the center line. So in the Yin-Yang symbol tracing silk reeling exercise, we trace the Yin-Yang symbol. This is the outside of the symbol, the circumference. And in the inside of the large circle, we have a figure 8. Now the Yin-Yang symbol doesn't have a figure 8, but in order to make this exercise a repeatable exercise where it continues to flow, we have to take the S shape in the middle of the Yin-Yang symbol. So this would be the Yin-Yang symbol, large circle and S shape in the middle, but then that would leave us with, where do we go from here? Except, well, we could, but it's too far ahead. So now we'll make it figure 8. So inside the large circle, we have figure 8. So bottom of the figure 8, top of the figure 8, finishing the top, finishing the bottom. So waist turning, chest opening, chest closing on the figure 8, but the weight stays back. Okay, so large circle, weight shifting, waist turning, chest opening. Weight shifting back, waist turning back, chest closing. Figure 8. Waist turning and chest opening. Waist turning back, chest closing. Waist turning, large circle. Weight shifting, waist turning, chest opening, weight shifting back, waist turning back, chest closing. Figure 8. Oh, breathing. Do breathe. But our simplified breathing pattern will be inhale on the figure 8, exhale on the large circle. That's simplified for people who are starting to learn the pattern. Later on we can make the breathing more varied depending on how you look at the movements as a strategy. Brenda and Jean are doing matching coiling together. That's so nice. large circle and figure 8. Now, if I want to change to the other side, to my right side, well, let me set this up for you. So if I change to my right side, I want to take a step forward. So large circle, figure 8, large circle, and as I turn the large circle, with the difference I'm going to make when I'm stepping forward is that I'm going to allow the waist turning to turn my left foot out 45 degrees. I hope you can see my left foot. And now I step to center, step out, and I'm on my right side. If you're mirroring me, you should have your left foot forward. Large circle, figure 8. And here we go with I'm doing the right hand side, Yin-Yang symbol, silk reeling. Purpose of this exercise, aside from it being exercise itself, to connect the whole body from the bottoms of your feet to the tips of your fingers, to teach coiling and spiraling motion. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering, what the heck do we do when we want to step backwards? Just lost my place, I'm sorry. Okay, it's a large circle. Figure 8. So we want to step backwards. How would we step backwards? Well, we know that when we step forward during the large circle. And this large circle, of course, this is Yang in the large circle. And so Yang motion is going outward, expressing outward. Yin motion is going inward, drawing in. So if we want to step backwards, it seems like it's logical that we would not use Yang going out energy. We would use Yin drawing in energy. Where is Yin? In the Yin-Yang symbol, Yang side, silk reeling. Okay, well, it's here. In the figure 8, top of the figure 8, here is a Yin spiral. Now, I say spiral because it's three-dimensional. Okay, it's not just up and down, right and left, it's three-dimensional. So if I do the top of the figure 8 here, see how my hand goes forward and now it will go back. So that is a Yin spiral. Spiral is 3 dimensions, coil is 2 dimensions. Technical distinction for Tai Chi people. Okay, so now, stepping backwards. Large circle, figure 8, Yin spiral, stepping to center, stepping back, turning waist, and turning the what is now my front foot, turning it so it points straight ahead. Okay, and then from here, I'll switch arms and pick up the pattern with my other arm. So let's step forward. Large circle, waist turns, the front foot turns out. Step to center, step out, large circle with the other hand. Stepping backwards. Bottom of the figure eight, top of the figure eight. Drawing the energy in with the yin spiral. Stepping to center. Stepping back. Turning the waist, turning the front foot, the new front foot to point straight ahead, and picking up the large circle with the other arm. When you're doing Yin-Yang symbol, you can use the supplemental hand or the free hand to monitor chest opening and chest closing, or to monitor waist turning, or to monitor the qua unfolding and qua folding. Qua unfolding and qua folding. Folding. Okay. All right. Let me change to the other foot so we can do some stepping with the other side. So whatever foot you were on, change to the other one so that we can practice stepping forward and backward on the other side. So large circle, figure eight. So stepping forward, large circle. I allow the waist turning to turn my front foot out, 45 degrees. I step to center. Now my other arm takes over the circle, going the opposite direction, like this, okay? Figure eight. Okay. And large circle. Figure eight. Now, large circle, figure eight, stepping backwards, stepping into center, stepping back, waist turning, will turn my new front foot, point straight ahead, and my other arm will take over the pattern with the large circle and then the figure eight. Okay, so one more time for each stepping. Large circle, stepping forward. Waist turning, turns the front foot out. Step to center, step out, large circle. Now, stepping backward, figure eight, drawing in, stepping into center, stepping back, waist turning, turns my front foot in, the other arm takes over the pattern. Okay, so the Yin-Yang symbol. And of course, you can keep moving if you don't have a confined space and a camera frame to stay in. So, and in fact, of course, if we were allowed to actually touch people, you can do the exercise with connecting while connecting to a partner. But we'll have to leave that for some time from now.